Okay, I'm live now. Good evening, everyone. Good morning in Philippines. Yeah, this is my fourth day of my 7-day fast, and I feel great. You know, uh, this is my third time to do 7-day fast. Actually, the day of first 7 day of my fasting was 1991, 33 years ago. Yeah, long time ago, and it's really terrible. No. I think I did 1 day fast and then I go straight 7 day fast. And I feel so weak. I don't know what to do. I don't have no power. You know? And it's really difficult. And then when I break my fast, I did not break it right. You know, of course, we eat uh, porridge, rice porridge. And I think that's not the right food to eat on your 7 day fast. And the following day, eager to eat the same regular food, which is really, um, uh, my body have hard time recovering. You know? And I did my second 7 day fast last year. And yeah, it looks okay. I do suffer. Second day, I feel dizzy. Third day, fourth day, I feel weak. You know, but as we go along, I think because last year I did 3 day fast 2 times, and now when I'm doing fasting, I think my body get used to it. And almost every day I do 1 day fast. If I don't do 1 day fast, I do 2 meals a day, TMAD, either OMAD, 1 meal a day, or TMAD, 2 meals a day. And I have the same weight, but this time, my fourth day, I lost 8 pounds. I lost 8 pounds. And I don't know if you are familiar with ketones. When I measure my ketones, let me see. What's my ketones right now? Is when your body get depletes of glucose and your body will shift to using ketones as the uh, source of energy. 4.65. This is the highest ketones I have. When I have a POMAD 1 day a meal, and I do low carb, uh, I go 2.6, sometimes 1 point something, sometimes zero point 0.7. But so long as you are on 0.55 and up, your body is using ketones as fuel. And this is better than using fuel. But one thing good there is your body become hybrid, you know. It were able to adjust of using ketones or glucose. Okay, so because when we eat, we also use glucose as a source of energy. But if you do 7 days, just like right now, I think I completely deplete my glucose reserve. You know, we have a glucose reserve. We use it, and after some time, we use the glucose reserve from our liver. And once that was depleted, if you have fatty liver, fasting is the best time to use those fats from your liver, and then your body will transform it into fuel. Okay. So if we don't eat, we actually eat using the fats in our body, you know. So this is a symbol. When I check my ketones, this is a symbol that my body is using fats as the source of energy. That's why I lost 8 pounds. I never lost even 1 pound during my OMAD and TMAD. But now I'm on my fourth day, I lose 8 pounds already. And I don't know, on my seventh day. On my second day, I lost 3 pounds. The longer the fasting, the faster is, the time for losing your fats. And I don't know how much will I lose. But I'm not into losing weight, you know. My weight is still an ideal weight. And uh, I think aside from my body get adjusted to fasting, you know, also I become wise on doing fasting, and I think that's why I don't lose. I'm not I'm not weak that much compared last time. Compared last year, and I think because you know last year I drink a lot of water, I pee a lot, and the problem there is you lose a lot of electrolytes when you pee. So this time I just drink a little bit, drink a little bit, pee a little bit, you know. So I reserve electrolytes, and I think that keeps my body, you know, stay longer. I mean, energy, you know, especially that I'm working. Of course, today is my day off, but just like last year, I'm hesitant to do 7 days. I tried, but I said, in case I feel weak, cannot do it, then maybe I'll break it. But I was able to do it. That's why I'm confident that even though I'm working and doing 7 day fast, I think I can do it. You know? And in 7 day fast, it's also not good. We have to rest doing 7 days, but it's also not good by just sleeping and sitting like that. We have to do something else. Then, and that keeps us busy also. And it's really good for us. So, also, as I'm doing fasting, I keep researching more and more. And I realize through my research, through many proven results, fasting is actually very beneficial to our body. Of course, I'm doing this for spiritual purposes, but also I'm doing it for health too. And there's a lot of benefits. I was surprised. For me, the best way for us to heal is through fasting, because it's only through fasting that your body can rest and that your body can have time to repair itself. The reason why we have too much inflammation and we have chronic diseases that's so hard to heal, because our body is energy is focused on our daily food intake. Especially if you eat 6 days a day, 5 meals. I mean, if you eat 6 times a day, 3 times a day, 4 times, 5 times a day, or 3 times a day plus snacks in between. Your body is so busy dealing with those food that you take, and especially if you take food that is high in carb or ultra processed food, it's toxic to the body. The body cannot handle it. You know? That's why people have so many chronic diseases. I have so many workers who are diabetes, who have hypertension. You know, my wife is also have hypertension. And even people this time, before, people who have diabetes are those old people, those who are alcoholic. But now, you know, uh, 20 years old, 15 years old, already have diabetes, already have hypertension, and some other chronic diseases, you know, because of the food we eat. Yes, hello. We have somebody here. You know. Thank you. So uh, that's why it's very important for us, if we really want to heal, it's very important to fast. Even cancer, even cancer can be healed through fasting. And also, especially inflammation, uh, inflammation. And also, if you are familiar with the word autophagy, and mitophagy. Autophagy is self-cleaning, where your body repair itself. The cells start to repair and start to get rid of damaged cells, and also repair your mitochondria. Uh, Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, you know, that produce this fuel called ATP. So the best way to repair our cells and increase human growth hormone, an anti-aging hormone. You know, it repair tissues, promote the growth of uh, repairing tissues and other organs in our body. Mm. So one best way is, especially to increase growth hormone, is fasting. You know, if you only do even just intermittent fasting or 2 day fasting, you increase your growth hormone by 2,000%. You increase growth hormone by exercise, um, high intensity training, interval training, or other kind of exercise. But it's not that much, about 450% increase. But if you fast, it increases more than that. Also, cancer. You know, the reason why these cancer cells grow and become uh, I don't know the right, I forgot the right term. They grow in numbers, multiply. It's because we feed them. You know? But if we fast, we don't feed them. What happens? They get weakened and they die. Especially if we go longer fast, like 20 days. There are people who fast for up to 40 days, and their tumors, uh, uh, their tumors were gone, and some other, chronic diseases. So very, very important that if we want healing, you know especially diabetes. you know, Diabetes is, our body is resisting glucose, especially too much glucose in the body, and in the cells, and then the cells start to resist those glucose that we eat, glucose from the food we eat. But if we fast, you know, after some time, those cells become sensitive. Instead of resisting, they become sensitive because they need glucose. They need energy. You know, and when we fast, after some time, especially 7 days or more, they are really longing for glucose. But very, very important also the way we refeed ourselves after 7 day fasting. I learned that one because it's very important. Uh, because once we fast, our body is, you know, get depleted into many things, and the first thing that you bring it in is very, very important. So if you refeed yourself and you start to eat high carb foods right away, what happens is you spike your insulin right away, which is no good. Okay, so to give your body some boost of energy. We start with fats, very important, healthy fats like MCT oil, olive oil, avocado. Those are the ones that we first need to eat. And then soup, especially bone broth, and then steamed vegetables, and then also probiotics because the linings we have to deal with this our intestinal linings, and the bone broth is of great help to do that. And then after that, we have bacteria in our intestines that are waiting for nourishment, and we need to nourish them. And also, we need to repopulate them with good ones. That's why it's good to eat fermented foods. After those soft food, we eat fermented foods first, and then we eat prebiotic also. Prebiotic is the food for those that has fibers, and those are the food for our healthy bacteria. Okay, good bacteria. And very, very important, the refeeding is also crucial. If we do fast, it's good, but refeeding is also the most important because we need to learn how to refeed ourselves properly. Okay, yeah. So that's all for now. I just want to let you know that you know uh, I'm still okay, and uh, to do this, but also to encourage people to do the same. Because you know, and for me, the best medicine, the best way to get healed of many things in our body, especially inflammation and chronic diseases, is fasting. If we do it the right way, you know, not that you fast and then after the fasting, you're so hungry that you eat any kind of food and then it's no good. Okay, and also I would like to promote low carb. It's low carb. We are living in a time where we're eating too much carb. If we live on those years like in the 19th century, where almost no processed food, we cook our own food, we cook our own uh, coming from our own plants and animals, whereas everything is from nature, everything is whole foods. You know, I think even though we eat potatoes, you know, sweet potatoes, rice, it's okay. But now we are living in a time where we eat a lot of ultra processed food. That's too much of sugar. Everything now, when we eat in Korean, even the meat, the bulgogi, actually even meat are now are not healthy. Those meats right now, it's so hard to look for grass fed, grass finished meat. Where these cows were uh, raised by eating grass. Mostly, it's so hard to sell a grass-fed meat nowadays. Why? Because grass-fed, grass-finished cows, they don't develop much, fats. That's why they feed them. They feed them with corn, which is uh, raised through GMO. Genetically modified corn and feeds and grains. And then when we eat them, it's no good. Plus, they do not prepare as meat as itself. They put a lot. Bulgogi. I could taste it's so sweet. They put a lot of sugar. Almost all food they put sugar in it. No wonder, we spike our sugar right away. No wonder people get sick of diabetes and hypertension because of too much sugar and bad oils that we use in cooking. And yeah, that's why many people are getting sick. And the only way for us to maintain our health on our days where we are surrounded by fast food, by ultra processed food, is as much as possible we find the way to eat whole foods from nature, and also fast for once in a while. So my goal is to have a 7-day fast once a year, and also at least 3 days fasting, maybe twice or once a year. And OMAD, I used to do OMAD regularly. you know. At least 5 days a week, I do OMAD, 1 meal a day. And the rest of the uh, day, I do TMAD. 2 days TMAD and 5 days OMAD. Okay. And I feel great doing that. Yeah, I guess that's all for now. This is again my first time to do live streaming for a long time. So, yep, thank you very much and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.